students. Do you like to imagine? You may feel like sometimes it's hard to imagine, but if you can think, you can imagine. And even better, if you can imagine, you can create. All you have to do is put on your thinking caps and let your imagination and creativity run wild. When you allow yourself to be imaginative, you learn and you can do so many things. You can draw, you can paint pictures, you can play imaginary games. You can inspire others to be imaginative and achieve their full creative potential. But did you know creativity doesn't just come from doing artistic subjects? You can also be creative in writing, maths, and science. All you have to do is give it a go and you will be amazed with what you come up with. Don't create limitations, create possibilities, because great things never came out of comfort zones. Even if you don't really think so, you are a very creative person. Your future will always have lots of creativity in it, no matter what you choose to do. Every day is filled with possibilities to be creative and imaginative. It's your job to have fun with it. So laugh, create, and dream big. Your creativity allows you to grow as you learn new things, and it allows you to look at the world in different ways. Have you ever wondered about what you want to be when you grow up? I bet you have. Well, your creativity and imagination is the key to getting to where you want to go. Teachers. Creativity implies more than simply involving imagination. Creativity signifies and brings along novel, original, and valuable outcomes for the individual or society. While the imaginative person is a dreamer, the creative person moves the world forward. To this effect, they need to have a powerful background of information and education. You may be the teacher of a class, but you are also the captain of a creativity ship with a crew of imaginative little beings relying on you for guidance. Find out your students' passions and what drives them. You will probably find that all students love to be creative in their learning, but some may struggle with how to get there. Give them possibilities to use their imaginations to find the information, creative ways to provide solutions, and offer engaging pedagogical strategies to inspire their minds and delight their senses. There are possibilities to be creative in all key learning areas, not just the creative arts subjects, so come up with inventive ideas to engage your students in their learning in every subject every day. Learning should be a fun, tailored experience for each student. Keep your students' multiple intelligences in mind when preparing lessons. For example, kinesthetic students will probably get a lot more out of a math lesson when they are physically doing something as opposed to sitting at a desk writing. Musical learners may benefit from having calming music being played in the classroom. And interpersonal learners may find being creative with others a huge benefit to the way they process information. A creative approach to the subject often results in a more stimulating and exciting class. Once a child is freed from a single approach to learning and is aware of their own feelings, their creative abilities can be more easily released and applied in learning activities. Part of being a creative teacher is using inventive ways to stimulate a child's interest in subjects they aren't usually inclined to. By providing creative spaces, you are activating their imagination and bringing their attention to new possibilities to learn. When students embrace imaginative learning, it empowers them to be resilient, receptive to new ideas, think of what could be, and use skills that they can apply to a variety of situations, this making them lifelong learners.